When I lost the undisputed British Cruiserweight Championship, the belt I held for over 300 days, I bet you all thought it would break me. I bet you thought that's the last we'll see of Will Kaven. But nah, I've been doing a lot of thinking. I've been in my head a lot. And all this has done is motivating me. All this has done has pushed me to get even better. Even if I have to start from the very bottom, I'm gonna claw my way back to the top. I will do anything I can to get back to where I was. I've tasted greatness. I've been to the top of the mountain. And there is nothing anyone can do to stop me from getting back there. Mark my words, I am still a dangerous man. I am still a threat. And if there's anything you should have learned to expect from Will Kaven by now, it is the unexpected.
I don't really know what to say. I don't really know my purpose here in Revolution Pro Wrestling. I came in here on top of the world, beating one of the best in the world. But then I moved on from Robbie X. It was a setback, and I thought I'd move on to different, I say bigger things, but he's one of the biggest in the world. But I moved on to the former Cruiserweight champion, Will Kaven. And he beat the snot out of me. I came in here, my first win, I came in here walking around with a bit of an ego, thinking I was all big bollocks. That's been beaten out of me now. And like I said last week, I'm here to prove that I belong. And I'm here to prove that I can be one of the best cruiserweights in this division, in Britain, in the fucking world. And it looks like I can't do that in a minute. So it's time. It's another setback. It's time to pick myself up, keep getting them wins, come back to London, back to Sheffield, back to Coventry, back to RevPro, even the fucking anniversary. Because I'm here to prove that I'm here to stay, and I'm here to prove that I belong.
You do not get to walk into the 229, into London, England, into my home and try and break my arm. Try and tell me that you are the most serious wrestler RevPro has ever seen. Alexxis Falcon. I know I'm not very good at making friends, but Zoe Lucas and Amira Blair are two of the only people that have had my back here. And you turn up for 2 shows and try to take them out? I don't think so. They're what's wrong with wrestling? I think it's you, and I will do anything in my power to make sure that they get rid of the Iron Queen for good. Oh, the girls really don't like that I'm on RevPro, do they? What is it with them sticking their nose where it's not wanted in my business? What I was trying to say before I was ever so rudely interrupted by Zoe Lucas is that Amira Blair is everything wrong with women's wrestling. She don't take it seriously enough, and she's hidden behind a fella for the past God knows how many years. So much so, he even ended up kicking her in the face. And you all thought I didn't know. I was doing everyone a favour. The fans don't want to see her. She's always been better at managing, and I imagine it's a very tricky conversation when RevPro have to tell her, you just can't hang with those girls yet. I think I'm out here doing the Lord's work. And Zoe Lucas got involved while I was just out here trying to do me good deeds. So go ahead, girls, paint me as the villain in your story. But there's only room for one queen at RevPro.
This is what's wrong with you, Alexxis. You think Amira's the problem. Amira's what's right with professional wrestling. You are the issue. My favourite thing about coming back to professional wrestling is the camaraderie with everyone. Everyone is there for each other, no matter what. You, on the other hand, you're like the old guard. You're all smiley and loving to your face, but you are quick to pull that dagger from behind your back. There's a reason that not even the CTC want anything to do with you. Long live the Queen. Long live the First Lady of Revolution Pro Wrestling.
I told you last week in Sheffield, I haven't been in the form I've wanted to be lately. I've lost, I had no one to blame but myself. But tonight is about the Great British Tag League. See, we're 3 points up and we're laser focused on winning it.
Locked in. 3 points done, out the way. CPF, done. Next week now, Berlin, True and Lacey, locked in. Week after that, Sons of Southampton. Lightweight. Then, Great British Tag League Final. So whether it's Young Guns, GYV, Cowboy Way, you boys better be locked in. Because we coming. Say less.
Well, you're fine. Just, we started the tag league with 3 points against Sons of Southampton in Wolverhampton. And we was on top, we was confident. Cut to, where the fuck was it? Sheffield. We wrestled Naito and Bushi. That was a dream match.
Very sick, very sick.
But we lost.
Yeah,
and now today, our second match in the tag league, we lose again.
Okay, so we regroup, man. We regroup. Were you gonna let 2 losses? How shit was our win-loss record before we started running things with the trios division, huh?
Look at the last tag league, right?
Shit. Not a single point in the tag league with us two.
Yeah.
Wherever you were, injured, whatever. We were shit. Yeah. We were ahead of it for, well, since it started. Yeah. We're not going to let 2 losses fuck us over for the rest of this, have we?
And you're right.
Huh?
We've got 3 points in this year's tag league. And baby, it only takes 3 more points to win the damn thing. We got this.
Harry, how do you feel about Ricky Knight Jr. accepting your open challenge for 2 weeks' time?
I guess you could say I am finally seeing things clearly, because there's been so much talk about good soldiers these last couple of months, right? And Trent Seven, I know for a fact, because, and this is something a lot of wrestling, a lot of Rev Pro, a lot of the fans could have taken on board. We actually have conversations outside of wrestling, and I feel like Trent Seven, I know he wanted to get in Chuck Mambo's ear, and you know, there was clearly some manipulative behavior going on from yourself, Trent, as you know, you were willing to forgive Mambo, but somehow I've gone too far, have I? It is insane to me that people have been asking me for months, what's going on with Chuck Mambo? Yourself included, Mr. Cameraman. Everybody has access to this guy. Phone number, Instagram, social media, email if you have to. Go to the source. You could have asked him. When I told you Sunshine Machine was fine, I meant Sunshine Machine was fine, and now I find it manipulative that people think being angry means demonstrating your true colors, as if joy and kindness are somehow performative. So now I open up the floor to my good friend, Chuck Mambo, to elaborate.
It's totally true, yeah. I think a lot of people think that you're only showing your true colours when you're angry or something, but we've been showing our true colours the entire time. I don't think there's any doubt about that. I didn't know Trump was messaging you about forgiving me, but I don't want forgiveness. We did that last week because it was unforgivable, and that freed us from any worries about what people think, which I think our self-esteem shouldn't rest on you. It's not fair on you, it's not fair on us. But now we're all free from that. So it felt like a nice new page in the chapter of Sunshine Machine, or a new chapter in the book of Sunshine Machine.
Embrace it. Embrace it.
I guess Sunshine Machine will always rule.
Sapphire Reed, the last 229 show, you showed me and everybody that you wanted to have a fair and equal professional wrestling match with me. You sent out a member of your CTC clan and you offered to shake my hand at the end of the match. And I declined. I've been through way too much with you and CTC to trust that handshake. That's not to say, upon reflection, I did think whether that was the right choice to make. whether I should have shaken your hand. And then you wrestled Mercedes Moné and you had a lovely moment where you had a lovely embrace and you shook her hand and she raised your hand. But then you allowed your CTC members to come out and attack her. The woman that holds our titles, the woman that has done so much for professional wrestling and us at Rev Pro. And you allowed that. So I had to take it upon myself to intervene and stop you and your girls from making a massive mistake. And then you showed clearly that not only did you disappoint the whole of Rev Pro, but you've disappointed yourself. Because you've gone back to your old, bitter CTC ways by attacking not only me, but Anita Vaughan after my match today. Anita Vaughan, she made the right decision by declining your offer for CTC. Just like I declined your offer of your handshake after our last encounter at Rev Pro 229 show. I don't know what connection you have with Anita, because I know and I have seen what's been going off between you, CTC and Anita at previous shows. But even though today Anita made the right decision, I just hope she continues to see through who you are and what you're trying to offer and stay and remain on the right side of Revolution Pro Wrestling.
Do you know what? I tried to help you. You should have joined us. It would have been better for you that way. We could have helped you.
You know what, Anita? You unappreciated, little undecisive little bitch.
Wait, but you know what? She clearly is indecisive, which means she hasn't yet made up her mind. And I mean, I bet you're going to be wanting a word with her after the match, aren't you? So why don't we just leave her a little gift for her to think about? Huh?
Think about it, bitch.
Goodness.
I do feel bad for what I did. Well, at least I know that I should feel bad about what we did to Trent, what I did to Trent last week and also this week. But that's kind of the point, because I think I said last week it was not the plan. It's just a bit of a moment of clarity. But I kind of lied last week because I said I didn't think about the fans the whole time I was away. But actually, I spend all the fucking time worrying about what everyone thinks of me. The fans, my family, other wrestlers, younger wrestlers I worry that they think I'm too big for my boots, older wrestlers I worry that I'm letting them down. Everybody, fucking train conductor, someone at a cafe, I worry about what everyone thinks about me all the time. And last week, I had the chance to do something so unforgivable to a man who is easily on the Mount Rushmore of British wrestling, someone that built the scene that I got to enjoy, someone who's been really good to me personally. And it just took all of that weight off of my shoulders. It meant I just freed me from having to worry about what the fans think. And in all fairness, it freed the fans from the burden of my self-esteem. So I think we should just enjoy the fact that we're free from each other, and it's good to have peace. So see everyone around.
Yo, come. You gotta listen to what I'm telling you, bro. You don't gotta listen to Michael no more. I'm sorry I had to do that to you, dog, but you know how it is. It's different when we get out in that ring. I can chat to you here and we're cool, but you know how it is, bro. I'm trying to warn you about Michael. All you gotta do is listen to Coach, man. I'm telling you. Think about it, bro. Khai, man, he's got such a bright future ahead of him. All he has to do is listen.
Actions speak louder than words. So I can sit here in front of this camera spouting so much shit. But what I've just done out there to Nino Bryant is exactly what I'm going to do at the anniversary show. Oh!
I just got bullied. That's a shame, that's what bullying feels like. Oh my. I knew this would put a target on my back. I think I'm ready for that target in a competitive, oh, I can't speak. I think I'm ready for that target in a competitive sense. In terms of being a wrestler, I'm on that level. But Robbie just taught me something. About ruthlessness, about aggression, about beelining for your opponent. And I'll be honest, I'm offended by that. I'm upset by that. And to be honest with you, Robbie, I'm disgusted by that. My match against you back in February was a career-defining one I needed, and I had it against you. So I know you know how good I am. Yes, I came out with a loss that time, but since then, I've won this and I've kept winning. I thought the performance I put up against you would have earned me enough respect to not jump me like that, enough respect to not treat me like that, but clearly not. It is personal, and it's personal to me not only because of what you did, but because of what I know it will be for. This is the evidence of my life's work, my young life's work, and this work will take me deep into my years. This is just the beginning for me, but this is everything I have, and when it's me and you, Robbie, I will defend it with every bit of might, every bit of fight, every bit of passion I've shown this whole time I've been here. No one is taking it from me, and Robbie, you are no different.
We're not going to discuss the fact that Michael Oko couldn't hold his end of the deal. I mean, here we are again, but that is not the important story coming out of the last main event of the 229, right? It's not even Leon Slater. I do have a win over him, so technically I'm a contender to the X Division Championship, but we're not going to talk about that because that's not the main story that's happening here today. JJ Gale, being checked by the doctors right now, he really can't speak much after what the Young Guns did to him. Allowed me to step in this room and let you know what the real story is, and he does agree with me. The real story is that the Sons of Southampton have a win over the Young Guns. We threw one over the rope, we pinned the other one, and again David Francisco really seems to have the number of the Young Guns, don't I? I'm turning that into success, and if there's anyone who's doubted the Sons of Southampton in this Great British Tag League, if there's anyone who's doubted me, you now know, because of what we keep achieving, that we are contenders to that title. And the fastest way for us to get that championship is through the Great British Tag League. We have one more match. Thankfully, Mills and Joshua did the right thing for us and beat CPF today. We're gonna keep an eye on these matches in Berlin. But I promise you, as everything comes back to Southampton, we are still alive. And JJ and I are going back home. And the Sons of Southampton are winning the B block. We will get our way to the finals of the Great British Tag League. And just imagine reality, my vision becoming true. The Sons of Southampton, JJ Gale and David Francisco, Ref Pro, undisputed British Tag Team Champions. Sounds great, buddy. Sounds so lovely.
Joy isn't performative. Kindness isn't a mask. They try to gaslight me, traumatize me, but nobody has ever gotten that reaction for Michael Oku. For him to result to, I appreciate the passion. Damage control? They confuse reactions with identity. Rage isn't who you are. It's who you become when you are not heard. That's just the lie people tell themselves to justify conflict. Now, if you don't understand, this, Dave Bradshaw, is ChatGPT and how useless it is in our industry. So thanks for nothing, Dave Bradshaw. Stick to what you're acceptable at, shut your mouth, stay off social media, and just call the matches.
It's fair. It's very fair. And you don't need a supercomputer to figure out that 2 beats 1.
Every time.
So far, it is unfortunate to admit, Trent has beaten me, Trent has beaten you. But we'll never know what was going to happen at the end of the match tonight, because 2 overcame 1. And Trent, I think you're in quite a lonely position. We're all very, very genuinely, sincerely, I'm very grateful for the roof that you've built for us. But you're alone. And we have the power of friendship.
Embrace it, trust it, maintain it.
Fucking hell, man. Chuck Mambo. Fuck Mambo. TK Cooper. I get it. I actually... Do you know what? There's a part of me that I think I actually fucking appreciate it. And I understand why you would go for the big fish. Why you would go against everything that I've ever done for you two. The opportunities, the literal money I've put in your fucking pockets for professional wrestling. The opportunities and the chances I've given you. And this is it, isn't it? You fucking snakes. You little snakes. You couldn't get over unless you come up against me. Unless you take on the big fish. Unless you take on Trent fucking Seven. Unless you go against British Strong Style. Yeah, I might be outnumbered. Might be outnumbered for now. Maybe I'll find someone to have my back. Huh? I'll fucking see you. I will see you!
I'm thinking about all the words that Leon just said to me literally a few minutes ago in the 229. I'm thinking about him pulling his hand away from me as I go to shake it. Because he is offended by my existence. He puts me over, he puts himself over, he puts us over together as 2 of the brightest names in the UK. And how cool is that? How cool is it for us to be so successful, so good, and we do it whilst we're British? Hey, we do it whilst we're black. That's a very cool thing. We're making history. But Leon can't take the fact that we can all eat, that we can all share the gold. The gold, oof. The gold, the youngest ever X Division champion, but he's not satisfied with that. Do you notice that there's a trend with people going around the world? They can do whatever they've done around the world. They can win IWGP gold. They can win TNA gold. Hell, they can be former WWE superstars getting gold over there, but still, they want to ply their trade in Rev Pro. Whether it's to defend AEW American Championships, All Atlantic Championships, or whatever the name of that championship was called. If they come to Rev Pro, they're like, yeah, we want to wrestle there. We want to defend it there. If I am the youngest X Division Ross Clark champion of all time, I still want to come to Rev Pro because I need to become the undisputed British heavyweight champion. Zack Sabre Jr. thinks the same. He's coming back this anniversary show. Will Ospreay, before leaving to go to AEW and become a shoot millionaire, he was like, I need to become the British heavyweight champion one more time. That gold means so much to so many wrestlers in a way that no one will truly understand until they hold it. And I've done it twice. I get why you want it, Leon. You are correct to want it, to have it in your sights. But you have, I'm going to say it again, just like I said it in Shepherd, you have to get through me to get there. And if you've got a problem with me, if you've got a problem with me still being here, then I've got a problem with you thinking that you can get through me to get what's mine.
I said it in the ring. There's only room for one #1 in the UK. Is it the guy that's been a Grand Slam champion here? He's won everything you could possibly win in Rev Pro. He's represented Rev Pro on the biggest scales. America, Mexico, all around Europe. That's him. But me, I'm not just representing Rev Pro. I don't only wear Rev Pro on my back everywhere I go, but I'm putting this country on my back everywhere I go. I got the Union Jack on my gear for a reason. I had the Union Jack on my gear for a reason at Slammiversary when I made history. And at the anniversary show, I plan to make some more history because I am a record breaker. I am a moment maker. And I said at the start of this little spiel that there's only room for one. And at the anniversary show in Crystal Palace, Michael Oku, you said, now we play. Yes, sir, we do. And we're gonna find out who is the #1 in British wrestling. You get me?